So welcome back. Now in this video I'm going to go into depth in how to explain how you handle requests and how you reply to requests. Now remember, if we look at a basic web browser, let me open up Paint. Paint I think would be better. Open up Paint and first go through something here. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to create two objects. Maybe this is my computer, and then I will create that as my computer. Then I'm going to also create maybe this as my server. This would be my server. Let me create it there. So this box is my computer and this is my server. Now what happens is this: the computer, which has the knowledge of the URL, will send a request to the server. The server will process the request and send back information to the computer. Now, in a normal static website, what happens is that the computer sends a request to the server. Then the server sends files back to the computer, and then these files are run locally on the computer. The JavaScript is executed on the computer. Now, with the help of Express, when you build our backend server, what happens is this: the computer sends a request to the server, right? The server gets that request, processes everything in the server, makes the return and returns all the processed data back into files, into HTML files, CSS files, and then it sends that data to the computer. The computer doesn't need to process that data. That is how it works. Now, the computer can send different types of requests. It can send a GET request. Now, a GET request just implies that I would like to get some information back according to the endpoint that you put. Also, it can also send a POST request. Those are the two main requests that we shall be working on: the GET and then the POST. Now, to work on our GET request, we did it previously, but now we are going to create another GET request. Now, I'll call app.get. Now, the first parameter I will enter, or the first argument I will enter, will be my route. Now, the route could be maybe if someone goes to the route/contact. Then I would like to send to that person some information, depending on some information about the contact they are requesting for. So I'll say function. Now, this callback function will take in two arguments: the request and then the response. But with conversion, we don't need to type request. With conversion, you will see you type rec for request and res for response. That's how people usually write Express code. Now, after this, we shall now have to send some contact back to the person. So I will say res.send. I want to send back when the person accesses that URL. So what I'll be sending back to the person will be, let's say, I'll send maybe h1 tag. And remember, the send function can also handle, you can put in HTML tags in it. So what I'm going to send may be my address is, let's say, what address should I say? gnge@gmail. That will be my contact address.com. Now, that's what it will send when someone accesses this server @/contact. So then, to make this into fruition, we first have to stop our server because there are changes that have been made. After stopping our server, we start our server, which will be node server.js. We start it, and it can show us here the server has started. Go to our browser and run this. We are still seeing hello world. It's because the route we are accessing is the home route. But remember, we made a new route called contact, so we now have to access our contact route. So to access our contact route, we shall say /contact, and then we run. Now, when we access our contact route, you can see that this information has been returned as my contact. Now, that is a GET request. But remember, there cannot only be GET requests, there are POST requests. But I will explain about the POST requests later on. Now, you can create another endpoint to be accessed on your server. So you can say app.get, and then what I would call maybe / probably I could say home. Then I would make my function, and this function, remember, it takes in a request and then it takes in a response, and then we run. Now, you could be wondering, what is that request object? How does it look like? So I can console.log it so that you can see what it looks like. Now, when I console.reg, I run. So here, I first have to stop my server because some changes have been made. Then I'll rerun my server. So after rerunning my server, I'll come back here on my website and I'll access the endpoint home. Now when I access the endpoint home, nothing usually will be sent. But when you come back here, you can see that the request object has been printed. Now you can see that the request object has very many things. You could go through all of them, but you only use what is necessary, or you go through what is necessary to you. But this is how the request object looks like. It sends all these requests. This is the object it will send to the server, and then the server will look at this request and pull out the data that it wants, and then it will process according to the way the person who sent the request wants it, and then it will send it back to the website, to that endpoint which has been created on the website. Okay. So that is our GET request. And that's how we do some requests in Express.js. Thank you for watching.